name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz, and we are done. DONE. Done with our free week of live trading and training for Full Throttle. I did 3 briefs, folks, and in 3 days this week we are looking at over $10,000 in profit. Profitable trades closed. Folks, here's one. We did our accelerated retirement brief this morning. It was awesome. Just ask me. If you didn't get a chance to attend, you can watch the replay. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT, Full Throttle Replay. Okay, and it's right up here. Accelerated retirement, bullish. Yep. We covered actually a bullish S&P 500 trade. Yep, we did. But when? You're going to have to watch the brief to figure out but when, or join, and I'll tell you when. And also, we covered on the one of the only places that I am bullish and buying with both hands, the psychedelic space. So make sure you head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT replay to watch that replay. But back to what I was originally ranting about. Look at this, 1234. Sitting here, took another sniper shot. Sold 15 of the 41.50, 41.45 bull put spread at $1.40. Put in a closing order. Oh, oops, sorry. Where'd that go? Over, what am I clicking on? Sorry, over here. Trades only. Wait, what am I doing here, man? Max Afterburner. Oh, I clicked on Graham talking to me. Sorry about that. Let me scroll up. There you go. Closed it. What's that? 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 85%, $1,900. You could have let that trade expire for max profit of $2,100. Let's go look at what the S&P 500 did when I placed this trade. Men lie, trades don't. So placed it right around here, 1234, went up, a little bit of a sell-off, and then it bounced right off of 41.50 into the close. The last 15 minutes, we bounced off 41.50, but I got filled on the exit out here, right? Pretty smart, wasn't I? Because I wasn't paying attention. What was I doing? I had foundation calls. So anyway, I put in a closing order. I'm like, you know what? Let me put in a closing order just in case something like this happens. But even though that did happen, look what happened. It bounced right off 41.50, and that trade, if you had placed it, would have closed for a max profit of 100% and $2,100. Now, what did I tell you this week in our free Full Throttle training? Pigs get slaughtered. 7, 8, 9. If you're looking at a 70, 80, 90% profit on the credit you took in, close it. Because maybe if I didn't have that closing order, instead of stopping and bouncing off 41.50, it would have imploded. Do not turn a 70, 80, 90% winning trade into a 100% loser. Didn't happen today. And guess what? Didn't happen at all this week, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. As I went to go get my ears lowered yesterday with a haircut, another trade for a max profit. This one was like $2,000. So again, I could sit here for the rest of this video. $900, 50%, 14 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, over $10,000 in closed profitable trades this week. Folks, I am the only guy or gal or in the middle that does this. I don't give, well, Monday was a little bit of death by PowerPoint, but it wasn't, because what did I do? I stopped the PowerPoints and went live in the market and showed you what I do. Folks, I don't give you death by 115 PowerPoint slides and say, hey, buy this stuff. Well, can I see what you, no, I just kind of showed you what I did. Yeah, but that was all in the past. What are you doing right now? Oh, you got to pay to come see what I'm doing right now. I don't do that. This week, I opened up the doors to my training squadron for free and showed you what I do for free. And for free, you potentially could have pulled in over $10,000. So, as of me rambling on this video, let me look. 12. There are 12 Full Throttle memberships left. That's it. Then we close the doors. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT-hunters. FT, Full Throttle, -hunters. You want to be in the self-directed investment squadron? It's either this one, the month-to-month hunters, or just do yourself a favor right off the bat and save 50% by doing an annual discount. Trust me, I'd rather have you in month-to-month for the rest of your life. that's kind of not a bro move. The bro move is to hook you up with a 50% discount for an annual. But if you want to check out the investment club and Full Throttle, you do the $497 a month. And then shoot us an email that says, all right, you're smart enough, I'm going to upgrade to the annual. If you're not ready for all of that stuff yet, it's only $295 a month. One of those sniper trades in about 14 or 17 minutes the other day made $900, folks. $900. So clearly this week I paid for over 3 years of a Full Throttle annual membership, or 20 months of this. And I did it live. Every one of those trades was placed on the trades only thread for the Max Afterburner Lifetime group, and was also placed here in the Hunters. All my trades go in all of these. There it is right there. 1234, dropped it right in there. Let me show you this real quick. I am actually glad that this is happening. Let me show you something I'm glad that's happening. That's red. Why are you glad there's red in your portfolio? Because for the past 4 months, there hasn't been one red in my portfolio. Now, let me be clear. That does not mean there hasn't been a losing trade. Hell, I've had a couple bad S&P 500 sniper shots. But net, they're profitable. This portfolio, what am I looking at? AR. This is the accelerated retirement portfolio. So the losing trades are incorporated on here. But guess what? Net in SPX, Amazon, Meta, First Republic, and Key, none of them were enough to make me be losing money. I'm bringing this up to show you that I am mortal, folks. I'm actually relieved there's a little red in one of my portfolios. You know what it is? Bud. It's Budweiser. I have a bearish spread on Budweiser going out to their earnings on May. Let's go look. Bud. Quote. Bud is. Stop. Scroll up. Earnings. May 4th, right here. Earnings are May 4th. Not right there, right here. May 4th. So, I placed, was it last week? I think last week I placed a bearish spread right here as you know what happened, and they imploded. And then we got a little bit of a pop. So, I am holding this Budweiser position that's currently underwater by about $1,600. Because my commit criteria, why I committed capital to get into this trade, hasn't changed. If anything, it's gotten stronger. I don't know how the CFO or the CEO gets on an earnings call. Well, I do see how a CEO or CFO can get on an earnings call and lie. But we're going to see right through it. There's no way everything that's going on in Budweiser is not going to be reflected in a little bit of a hit to earnings. So we actually might see you ever hear this Wall Streetism? Buy the rumor, sell the news. So I have currently a losing position on, right? I'm glad, let me say this again, I'm glad to show you red, because Monday, starting our Full Throttle, I'm sitting here ripping through all my slides going, holy crap, we are doing awesome. And we are, but I always got to show losers. And Bud right now is a losing trade. It's still open, but thankfully I'm seeing some red. And I want to show you that I am down to earth, and this happens. But I have full faith that this thing is going to close for max profit, or I wouldn't be in it. So anyway, folks, over 10 grand in S&P 500 trades this week. I also have an Amazon Iron Condor that's starting to go right down the fairway. Amazon had a little bit of a pop today and then started to give some of that back into the close. I got like a 102, 104, or 105, 102, 102, whatever it is. It's starting to go right through the uprights. This is another trade. I think we're going to give back some of this run by Friday. This is another trade that I expect the Iron Condor to close for max profit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in it. So we're going to give some of this back tomorrow, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm having a blast. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about being an instructor. 646 people have registered for these free briefs this week. And we're only taking 12 more of you because there's 38 of them that are gone. We close the doors when we get our Full Throttle membership, and then we do it the next quarter. Okay? Now, Solo Amazon, I am going to do the Solo Amazon brief tomorrow morning because that's separate. That's not part of Full Throttle. It's a lesser price service. We just trade Amazon in there. So come check that out when you get a chance. Make sure I just sent out the replay via a separate email about accelerated retirement. Please watch it. It's a little long. It's like the longest live trade brief I've done in a long time, like an hour and a half. Every minute is worth it to bring you up to speed about some of the insane things that are going on that definitely are going to impact the market. From World War to the government potential debt ceiling debate, shutdown, skirmish, whatever you want to call it. I go into all of it in depth in the AR brief, the accelerated retirement brief. So I'm not begging you. I'm ordering you. Watch the accelerated retirement replay today. Start watching it now before the Panthers beat the Bruins tonight in Game 2. Okay? All right, so we are going to be closing the door. Like I said, go.topgunoptions.com/FT-Hunters. Grab your 50% discount now. You will thank me later. Or hang out in here for a couple months. But folks, again, men lie, trades don't. I showed you all of this stuff live this week, either in the briefs or everything was given immediately to the Hunters and the Max Afterburner group. This is our lifetime group. And we can talk about potentially upgrading into a lifetime membership down the road. Just if you're new to Top Gun Options, come check out what we do in Full Throttle. Okay? Have a great rest of your day. Let's go, Cats. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless. Fights on. And namaste. Basi basi.